the FreeMax Mesh Pro tank from FreeMax. Let's have a look. Hey guys, Vick here, back with another review. Today we are looking at this. This is the FreeMax Mesh Pro sub tank. This is the follow-on to the Firelux Mesh tank. Very popular tank, very highly received and highly rated. This is the follow-up. This is the Mesh Pro version of this tank, and it now comes with dual and triple available mesh coils. 25mm wide, comes with a bubble glass to take up to 5mm capacity. With the straight glass it's 4mm capacity, and like I say, it comes with these dual mesh coil heads. I think they're saying that the first sub tank to do dual mesh coil heads. I don't know, I haven't seen any others. They might be right, I'm not sure, but they're certainly the first dual mesh I've tried. Very interesting design. Available in a range of crazy colours. I've got the blue one, I'll show you the purpley pink one down low as well. But yeah, dual coil mesh situation in here. Very interesting indeed. Let's dive down low so you can have a proper look at this, and then we'll come back up top and I'll tell you what I think about this very interesting sub tank. See you in a sec. Alright guys, here we are down low with the FreeMax Mesh Pro. This is the packaging, seems to be the purpley pink one. Pretty cool packaging. Slide that out, open this box, and there we go. Put those to one side, and there we go. This is the tank. You get a spare bubble glass. You'll see what that is like up top, because that's what I've got on the blue one. You get this coil head. There we go. You get a spare coil head. This is the mesh. Don't know how well you can see down into there. I'll try and show a better picture. But yeah, it's a mesh head. That one is single mesh, 0.15, 40 to 70 watts. And then if we open up the tank, you will see that this is a dual coil mesh. Comes in the tank. Double mesh, 0.12, 60 to 90 watts. There we go, and you can see that this is a different type of mesh. It's more like a net. Looks more like a net, sort of metal net thing. Very interesting, interesting design. I think they're the first to do a dual coil mesh, dual mesh build or double mesh build. But there we go. So this is the tank. 3.5 mils. You can go up to 5 mils. So 3.5 mils with the straight glass, 5 mils with the bubble glass. You have your big old drip tip in here. There we go. I'll see if goon tips fit. Yes, they do. So your own goon tips do fit in here, but they're not as good a fit. I will say they are not as good a fit as the tip that comes with, and obviously not as well matching as the one that comes with. So if you look on the tank, you've got this red dot here. That is where you push it to open up the top fill. Top fill works absolutely fine. No issues with that at all. Closing that back down, you've got your adjustable airflow here. Very wide open. It's dual sided and it's very airy when fully open, and closes, no issues there. Obviously available in a range of colours. The pinky one up top, I'll have the bluey one. The bluey one actually here with the bubble glass. There we go. So that's the bubble glass that makes the capacity bigger, and that's the bluey one, and this is the pink one. Unscrewing it at the base like we have done. Unscrews nice and easy like that. And as you can see, you've got your dual coil there. Obviously you just unscrew this from the base if you want to change your coil head, but you can see it's a big old coil head, very big indeed, and that's part of why it's such a big old tank. But really this thing isn't about looks in a way, it's about vape quality, and we'll talk about that when we go up top right now. Okay guys, that was the Mesh Pro tank from FreeMax. Okay, I'm just going to say it, it's a crazy looking tank. All these mad colours, it's absolutely crazy looking. When you put the goldfish bowl on top as well, it just looks even more crazy. It is a very, very crazy looking sub-tank. But, what a great vape. This is the tastiest, cloudiest sub-tank I have used ever. This is the best sub-tank I have ever used. I genuinely believe that. These dual coil mesh coil heads, they've nailed it. They've absolutely nailed it. I don't know why no one else has thought about trying this before, but the doing it in dual mesh has totally removed all the original problems with mesh. There's no ramp up on here. Because it's not a big gaping hole, it's really smooth, tasty vape. The flavour's fantastic. It wicks excellently. The coil heads are brilliant. The coil heads are brilliant, and the vape is brilliant on this tank. I'm at 70 watts with this dual coil head 0.2. It's absolutely tremendous vape. Clouds and flavour. Honestly, it's a gorgeous sub tank taste wise. It's also very well put together. It's a very solid tank. You know, it's crazy looking, but it functions excellently. The airflow adjustment is absolutely smooth as silk. The top fill, straight push on and off. There's no fanciness, there's no craziness with the way you have to do it. It works absolutely fine. So top fills very quick and easy. Nice big capacity as well, especially with the goldfish bowl on top. 5ml capacity is excellent, and you will go through that juice quick. Such a nice smooth vape, you do really go through that juice. The actual coil head works great as well in terms of longevity. You know, I am still going strong into the 60 mils with this coil head. I'll show you it down low. You know, it will look very interesting at this point. When it goes down low, will be about 70 mil of juice used through it. And honestly, the flavour and the clouds are still going strong. So the longevity seems very good on these dual mesh coils as well. You know, if sub-tanks are your thing, if you like sub-tanks and you use sub-tanks on a regular basis, this is honestly the best sub-tank I've ever used. It really is the best sub-tank I've ever used. Obviously, I'm talking about high wattage sub-tanks. You know, this is not a low wattage sub-tank, it's a high wattage sub-tank. If you're a sub-tank user over 50 watts, I think you're going to love this tank. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I can completely see why the Firelux one was so highly rated. They've obviously just continued in the same vein with this, and they've made a brilliant dual mesh coil head instead. I think it's a genuinely awesome tank. It's a bit mad looking. But that is totally worth it for me. Smooth, tasty, big clouds. Really well put together, really well built. No issues with top fill. The coil heads are tremendous. I think it's a fantastic sub tank. It's really good. It's blown me away. I don't review that many sub tanks these days unless they come as a kit, but I was intrigued by this one because the reviews of the first one were so good, and they have this extra spice of the dual mesh coil head, so I did quite fancy out giving it a go, and I'm glad that I did because this is a brilliant sub tank. I think it's great. It's as positive as a review as you are going to get for a sub tank from me. It's a bit crazy looking, but I think it's such a good vape. It's totally worth it. If you're in the market for a new sub tank, do check this one out. I think it's great. I've been vaping Vic. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.